Hello and welcome to episode 2. My name is Eddie.
And my name is Bola, and it's so good to see you.
Yes, live from, not live, but
From our home.
we're sunny England today. Yes. All right. Well, in today's episode, this is episode 2 of our weekly video blog. And today we are going to be looking at 10 questions you need to ask yourself in order to make a great decision. Yes.
Before we go into that, I thought we should try and answer a question that we were asked. Last week we mentioned to you that we'll be very happy to be answering your questions if you send them through to us. And we did get questions, or we got one question we thought to address. And that's talking about mentoring. How do you know that a mentor likes you? One of the things we said last week is when you're choosing a mentor, go for someone that likes you. Eddie, how do you know a mentor likes you?
Okay, now if you are wondering, okay, what are they talking about? So you need to go watch the first episode last week, if you on this channel, watch the first episode and then you will know exactly what we're talking about. So what we are saying is that, so the question is that, how do you know that a mentor likes you? Well, you know a mentor likes you, one, if they grant you accessibility. In other words, they give you access to them. Yep. They share their heart with you. They share their secrets with you. Yep. Right? So that is extremely important. You'll be shocked. Not everyone wants to share their heart and their secrets with you. And I will mention last time, there's a difference between coaching and mentoring. So with mentoring, you will know a mentor likes you when they sort of like pull you close. Yep. Share some things they will not normally share in public with you. That's how you know they like you.
The second one I thought about is compatibility. If you're compatible with your mentor, and how does that work? You spend time with them, like Eddie said, they give you access, they give you time, and then you have things to talk about, and they tell you to come back again because they enjoyed your company as well. So it works both ways. So, those are a few tips that would help you know if your mentor likes you or not. So
one of the ways you can easily make your mentor like you is to find out what they are interested in, all right, and show interest in it. So that way, that's one way, so because these days, there's this thing called likability factor. Yep. They say people buy from people they know, they love, and they trust. Okay, so just make sure that you position yourself in such a way that you are not trying to just feed off and take from your mentor. Yes. Find out what they are interested in and show interest in those same things. So look for those areas of compatibility. Yeah.
Excellent.
All right. Now, if there's one thing you're going to do for the rest of your life and on a daily basis, you are going to make decisions. For example, you are going to decide right now whether to continue listening to this, watching this video or not. So every day we make decisions.
Absolutely.
What do we eat? Where do we go? Who do we hang out with? What do we read? What do we watch every single day? So in this episode, we're going to just go through 10 things, right? 10 questions you can easily ask yourself just to ensure that you make the right decision. We're not going to be taking you through the steps to make a decision. No. Well, just questions you need to ask yourself. Absolutely. So, but number 1.
All right. The very first one is, what are my options? I mean, there's no decision to make if there are no options. But when you have options, then you have a decision to make. So don't be blind when you are making a decision. Put all the options on the table. Some options will be more convenient and comfortable than others. Don't hide the other options that are not convenient or comfortable. Put it all on the table so that you know that you're comparing like for like. Options are very important when it comes to decision making.
Yep. Number 2, ask yourself, does this help others? Do not be selfish, all right, or self-centered. Ask yourself, will this decision help other people? Now, the advantage of asking that question is that it takes focus away from yourself to the people that you are called to serve or people who will be affected by that decision. All right. Yeah. So will this help other people, or in what way will this decision help other people? If you cannot clearly identify how this decision can help other people, maybe you shouldn't get involved in it.
Absolutely. The third one that we want to bring up is, what are the risk factors? You see, every decision comes with a risk or reward. Many times we want to focus only on the reward, and that is good. But you need to be able to focus on the risk elements as well. This decision I'm about to make, what is the risk factor to me and to other people that can be affected by it?
Number 4, Is that 4?
Yeah,
that's
already.
right. Is it timely? Is it the right time to be making the decision, this decision right now? Okay, so it's like someone, a 16-year-old person who says, well, yeah, I would like to buy a car. Good idea, but is this the right time, right? Or maybe a teenager who is thinking about a relationship, all right? Yes, to be in a relationship is great, but is this the right time? Okay, always think about the timeliness of your decision. Okay, is this the right time to be thinking about this right now?
Yeah, I usually say that the right decision at the wrong time will come up with a disastrous result. A right decision, wrong time, disastrous result. A wrong decision, right time, disastrous result. So you need to get the timing right, you need to get decision right as well. In addition to that, you need to think about this question, which is, when I make this decision, do I have what it takes to stay on until I get the result? That is, am I committed to this decision I'm about to make? So many of us are very quick to make a decision, but not quick to commit to that decision. Committing to the decision is seeing it all the way till the end. So if it's an investment, for instance, if you invest, would you see it all the way to the end? If it's a relationship, are you committed enough when it's good and when it's not good enough to follow through? Whatever it is you want to do, even career, make sure that you are committed. If you're going to go into it, don't think about now alone, think about staying power.
Absolutely. Staying power is very important. When you do not have staying power, you will always stop and start things in life. And there are people today who start a lot of projects, they never see to the end. And that's simply because they did not think about staying power. In fact, the Bible says that how many of you want to build a tower and will not first
of all
sit down and count the cost. So you've got to count the cost and find out whether you have the staying power to see it through. So now the next is ramifications. All right, impact assessment. All right, who are the people who will be most impacted by this decision? Okay, what are the consequences of this decision you are about to make right now? So you've got to be able to think about the result, whether positive or negative, and assess that outcome. All right. So what is the outcome and what is the impact? What is the ramification of this decision you are about to make right now? What are the pros and what are the cons? Who stands to benefit and who stands not to benefit? And so you weigh both those options and decide. So basically what we are saying is that put thought. These questions will help you put thought to your decision-making process.
Very true. Also, another question to ask yourself is, have I asked for advice? You see, counsel is great. There is only so much you can do by yourself. What you know, you already know. But sometimes when you ask for counsel from a trusted one, from a mentor, from a pastor, from someone you know is very objective and is not emotionally involved in that decision you're about to make, you are likely to get a better result, because somebody else that is not attached to the decision or the result is looking objectively at the matter at hand. So have I asked for advice? And have I asked the right people for advice? Again, like I always say, my greatest concern when it comes to decision making for a lot of us is that you know what you want to do, so you make sure you tilt the balance towards what you want to do. But truly, that sometimes creates a lot of tragedy in future. So be very genuine with yourself when it comes to your decision making. Ask the right people for advice.
They say experience is a good teacher, right? But I think I've heard that before. But the school fees is very expensive. So I always say the beauty about asking counsel is that you get that extra hand, extra heart, extra head to help you think through what you are about to your decision making process. And the next one is analysis paralysis. Okay.
I know that's serious trouble.
Yes, make sure you avoid analysis paralysis. Don't spend so much time or too much time thinking about your decision making process and at the end of the day never decide. There are people who never decide on anything. It just takes them a long time to make up their mind. All right, so hopefully these questions will help you speed up your decision-making process. Answer the questions 1 to 10 and then bang, decide and take action.
Yeah. The last one I would say from here, just before Eddie says this bit, is make sure that you're not taking a convenient way out. So sometimes we do take the convenient way, not necessarily the right decision, make a convenient decision. Well, right now, from all I can see from here, it will be quicker to do this and get that done. The problem of that is a convenient decision always leaves some information out, always leaves some facts and factors out, and that ends up becoming a problem in future. Some decisions, like I always say, we make our decisions and our decisions make us. Some decisions are not as big as others, but the truth is, if you are very, very good at making even the small decisions, analyzing things this way, it'll be easier for you to make the big decisions in the right way as well. So don't take the convenient route, do the right one.
And last but not the least, you need to ask yourself, have I validated this in prayers? You've got to pray about your decision, right? You've got to, most importantly, I always say, right, ask yourself this question, and the answer to that question is you should have a scriptural reference to what you have prayed about, okay, or this decision-making process. So question is, have you validated this decision in prayers? And now also, the Bible says that out of the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, a word is confirmed. So always also look for people who will act as your sounding board, and let them confirm that this decision you're about to make is correct, and make sure that they confirm in prayers, not just, yeah, I think this is a good idea. No. All right. So last but not the least, validate your decision making in prayers. All right.
So we've gone through, we've whisked through 10 questions you could ask yourself that will always help you in making decisions, be it emotional decision, spiritual decision, financial decision. It doesn't matter which one. You can always weigh them with these guidelines that we have provided. Don't forget, if you have any questions whatsoever, particularly relating to mentoring that has to do with what we said today or what we've said in previous broadcasts, feel free to ask us.
Now, if you are watching this on YouTube, make sure you like and make sure you hit the notification bell and subscribe. If you are watching this on Instagram, make sure you like and then you share this, and also make sure you follow us. Have a great week and be blessed. Until next episode, stay blessed.